everyone, Kate here with Victorian book number 4, The Poems of Emily Bronte. And I will just again, in case you didn't see this at Victober, this dust jacket is, the hardcover is so beautiful. I love that. That blue is possibly my favorite shade of blue, but tied also with cornflower blue, a more like muted blue. Anyhow, I digress. I'm here to talk about Emily Bronte's poetry. I don't have a whole lot to say, though. This is going to be a rather brief Victorian book, thoughts on a Victorian book. And it's because I was in way over my head for much of this poetry, unfortunately. And I think part of it is that I am still a very new poetry reader. So, I don't necessarily get everything. But part of it is also that a lot of it, I think, is context heavy. So does it have them organized? It doesn't even have categories in here. So it's not the most explanatory poetry collection, but the Brontes, when Branwell and Emily and Charlotte, I think Anne as well, when they were little, they created Gondel, a fictional world. And there are many poems that are supposed to be at Gondel. Or in the world of Gondel. And just because I don't know the world that much, I was very confused for a lot of it. It felt like a chore, honestly, a lot of the time. And then there were so many poems that were like EG to MR, to AGA, AS to GS, HA and AS. No explanation whatsoever. And I really felt like I didn't get that much out of those poems. And I also got my hopes up because at the very beginning, during Victober, I read several towards the beginning that I just loved. And so I thought, oh my goodness, this is going to be a new favorite book. I can't believe I get to have a poetry collection to love. And it ended up not happening for me. So I think that is part of the reason that I was so disappointed, is that I really didn't fall in love with it like I was hoping to. But I would like to, as I close this very brief video, read The Bluebell is the Sweetest Flower, because that was one that I really loved. It says, "The bluebell is the sweetest flower that waves in summer air. Its blossoms have the mightiest power to soothe my spirit's care. There is a spell in purple heath, too wildly, sadly drear. The violet has a fragrant breath, but fragrance will not cheer. The trees are bare, the sun is cold, and seldom, seldom seen. The heavens have lost their zone of gold, the earth its robe of green. And ice upon the glancing stream has cast its somber shade, and distant hills and valleys seem in frozen mist arrayed. The bluebell cannot charm me now, the heath has lost its bloom. The violets in the glen below, they yield no sweet perfume. But though I mourn the heather bell, 'tis better far away. I know how fast my tears would swell to see it smile today. And that wood flower that hides so shy beneath the mossy stone, its balmy scent and dewy eye, 'tis not for them I moan. It is the slight and stately stem, the blossom silvery blue, the buds hid like a sapphire gem in sheaths of emerald hue. 'Tis these that breathe upon my heart a calm and softening spell, that if it makes the teardrop start, has power to soothe as well. For these I weep, so long divided, through winter's dreary day. In longing weep, but most when guided, on withered banks to stray. If chilly then the light should fall, adown the dreary sky, and gild the dank and darkened wall with transient brilliancy. How do I yearn, how do I pine, and for the time of flowers to come, and turn me from that fading shine to mourn the fields of home." So Emily Bronte, I love your book, Wuthering Heights, but your poetry was a stretch for me. I hope that you enjoyed this very brief sum up of my experience reading Emily Bronte's poetry and enjoying following me on my journey through 25 Victorian books this year. We're doing well. We're doing well. 5 at the end of February. Hopefully I can add a few more to that number by the end of March. Thank you as always for watching, and I will be back with another video soon. Bye.